Hello, right, just a quick tutorial. I've been asked about green screens and how they work. So I'm going to use HitFilm Pro. This is HitFilm Pro 13, and I'm not sponsored by HitFilm in any formal way. I just like the program. It's, especially for beginners, it's quite an easy one to use. Plus I think you can get a free version, HitFilm Express, to practice on, and HitFilm Pro is a one-off payment rather than these pay monthly scams, which I hate. Thanks, Adobe. Right, so to start a new project, click on New. We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it at 1080 HD 30 frames per second. Click OK. It takes a few seconds to click in. And if I get time, I'll show you two ways you can use green screening. So that you can either green screen yourself into a completely different background, or you can use objects that have a green screen to put on top of your video. So we'll have a quick look at both of those if we get time. Right, so the media box here, you can either click on import or you can double click in the box, and I'm going to bring in, well, we're bringing these four, in fact. Open all four, wait for them to finish. We'll start off then with this one. If it doesn't fit to the screen correctly, just simply click on it, right click, transform, fit to frame, which is now done, which it was anyway. As you can see, this is just a blank scene of a newsroom with a green screen monitor. Now, with HitFilm, to use green screen, you need to use it from the effects panel, and it falls under keying and then chroma key. And as it says, anything with layer only, what you need to do is create a composite shot. And to do that, again, we right click, make composite shot. I won't explain all of these, I'll just click OK, and it opens up a composite new layer. So I'm working on this, not the main timeline. For the effects, drag and drop onto your scene, open it up, use the little pickwick tool that's here, and pickwick the green colour that you want to remove. As you can see, it looks like it's gone. We've got these checkered things in the background. If you want to check how good it is, what the status of that is, click on status. The ideal thing is the bits you want to keep need to be white or light grey, and the other bits need to be completely black, which looks pretty good actually. I might just make a couple of minor adjustments just out of things that I've experienced before. Just the gain, I won't adjust the balance. I will go into the matte, and the matte you have clip background, clip foreground. With just a bit of the background, let's just see for the foreground. Let's try that. Remembering then to go back to your view mode and put it back to result. You can see here in the background checkers there where something's gone out of focus. Anyway, that's that. Go back to your editor screen, and we need to put something in place of this where the green was. So in this case, I'm going to use a small scene from, I can't remember where I got this actually, and we need to swap them over. So we need to put the newsroom first, and then this is going to be in the background. And this one we need to resize to fit the TV to a certain degree. Oops, excuse me. Control Z. Let's try that again. In fact, let's use the arrows. Can't go. Yeah. I've done this before, honest. So use the arrows to move it. For the purpose of today, then that'll do. Just to quickly show you then, so you've got a newsroom now with a moving monitor. of a Miami Beach, blah blah blah. I'll just trim that. In fact, let's extend this slightly. If your clips aren't long enough with HitFilm Pro, right click, speed duration, change it by percentages or time. I'll use percentages in this case, and I'll change it to 40%, make it a bit bigger. I'll just shrink that down. Happy with that. So composite shot, chroma key, pick the colour, adjust it slightly, check the status, put it back to results, and you've cleared the green bit. Alright, so the other bit I mentioned is putting yourself into a different background. So I'm just going to add a new video track above this one. I'll bring in some very old footage now. Excuse the standard of this footage because it was one of the first ones I did with a green screen. And just to recap, because I want to get rid of the green on this one, right click, composite shot, call it what you want, use your chroma key, drag it in, pick the colour, let's go for something sort of medium, and as you can see it's such a poorly made green that it's had an adverse effect. I have to do some serious adjustments here. Let's try bringing it to status. Trying to get me white and the background black or grey. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll give you the general gist of what we're trying to achieve. Oops, too much. Just change the colour slightly. Horrendous footage. Right, for today's video that will do. As you can see around the edges there's some massive items that remain and we don't want them. In fact the table needs to go as well. Woo! Let's say that'll do. I know the side of my face has been cut off, but we'll see how it looks on the final results. Yeah, so we want to get rid of these curtains, parts of this desk. Now the way we do that, use a masking tool. On here you have a masking pen, freehand mask tool, and you simply click around the bits that you want to keep. And let's have a look how that looks. And I've got a huge version of me the wrong way down. That's my mother-in-law phoning up, which I unfortunately will ignore because I'm busy. Sorry, mum-in-law. Go back to the cursor and we'll adjust the position and size. Just going to move everything into the middle again. Okay, for today, for a quick demonstration, That's how it looks. Right, let's have a quick look how it sounds and looks.
My huge twat.
Yeah, side of the face missing, which is a bit annoying, but right. I won't cover it today, but the importance of lighting your green screen and using the correct chroma colour is obvious here. It makes the separation of the colour from the background a lot easier if you light it correctly. You light it separately from your subject, from yourself in this case. Right, that is it. It's as simple as that. If that was simple, I think it was. And learning to do the fine adjustments, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. I'll finish off with showing you what the original looked like once I'd tweaked it. This is without sound, unfortunately, but I also added a thing called camera blur, so it looked like it was going into the studio. I adjusted the screen size, but which I fixed later in the final show. Pretty realistic, I hope you see. Got my own studio. Hope that was useful. I hope that sort of opened your eyes about how it's done and how easy it's done. And if you've got any questions, drop me a line underneath on the comments. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. If you didn't like it, go elsewhere. I don't mind. I'm not here to please everybody. I try and please most people, but such is life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.